What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of CSR 2. And welcome back, guys. It's been a while, definitely, since the last that we have done a video. Sorry, since the last I have done a video. Reason why? Because I had some emergency right behind of my neck, and I just got to be there. Sometimes we just need to be there as what we need to do. Real life ahead. So anyway, I'm glad to be back today. And guys, here in today's video, I would like to talk about the new version, which is the 1.5.0. Yes, guys, the recent update by the Natural Motion team. So guys, first things and foremost, I would like to say I'm a little bit disappointed. But before we go into that area, here's what I like to give the input. So there's a new car which has been updated into the game, which is the Bugatti Chiron. Of course, you cannot get the car at the moment. This will actually appear as a season car. So that is something you need to be aware and understand about that. And of course, there is some new rewards tweaking match making in the live races. So this has been more greatly impacted on the live races. Before we go further, guys, I would like to also bring this to you guys that some new cars has been brought into the showroom, so you guys can go and get it, go and check it out. But as for me, I will not waste my gold. As usual, guys, if you watch my video since the beginning stage, I have not wasted a single dime or any goals that I have been rewarded in this game. So I just prefer, you know what, I'm gonna stick up my butt into it and just remain as it is. Of course, the crate, nothing has changed. Of course, a slightly changed that, and that is just by adding the free car in the silver crate, gold crate, yada yada yada. And I did notice the crate opening. It's a little bit harder to get the things that you need now, so which means that you gotta put some cash into it to get where you are. Of course, slowly, it might just change. I do not know. Let's see ahead. But of course, I'm still enjoying the game. So now let's go back to the let's go to the crew champion ship. So let's go to the crew. Let's see, crew hangout. Yes, crew hangout, of course. So if you guys notice, the crew hangout has been shuffled. What I mean is that I'm not sure how the RP works, but it's just that now you can see all of your members RP, but seriously, the RP just don't make sense. Before the season ended, I had about a couple of thousands of RP, hundred thousands of RP, few hundred thousands of RP, and right now it's like it doesn't align at all. So I'm not sure what is going on, but still, let's see how it goes time to time. A big announcement that I would like to make. I'm no longer the leader of this group due to my personal issue that I had over the last week. I had to be away, as I did mention earlier on this video. I basically did pass my role to a second member of my team, which he has been with me for quite some time. So I entrusted him to take over this group while I am away to handle my team. So I am basically on and off in the team. Of course, I'm racing day and night, but what I'm saying is that I'm not that active into the group chat and so on. So I'm just handing it over and letting him to handle what is needed. So guys, that's the changes in the crew hangout. It's just so hard for me to pronounce that shit. Alright, so now let's jump into the live race. As you guys are aware, previously in my previous video, you did see my live races. I can go up to hundreds and hundreds of streaks. So in the new one, you basically have 15 streaks to shoot out in that particular point. After you complete 15 streaks, you'll be refreshed back to streak number 1. So same thing as how you are going to before it, but the problem is your streak refresh back to 1, so you don't really get to trace how far can you go in your live races. I still prefer the previous version, because I get to track how good my performance is and how far should I actually put myself and challenge someone else. As you can see, of course, guys, you know, if you win the streaks, yep, you still climb the ladder. But if you ever lose the streak, I mean, if you ever lose your race, you still remain the streak. So that is a good side. But on the bad side is that, you know, you still race as usual, knowing that you still hold your streak, so you don't have really much fun. That is from what I see, guys. I'm not sure about what you think, but from my view, I do not like that kind of thing. It's going back to CSR 1, how when you race and you try to be to the top, and then when you lose that particular race, you just lose all your streaks. So that kind of momentum, that is something that is really needed in the game, but I'm not really sure why they remove it, seriously. So on another hand as well, after the update, as usual, I did inform you in the previous video of the updates. Hold on. I'm gonna lose this. Alright, I'm not moving. So as I did mention in my previous video, as the version picks up, yes. Oh, that's a close one. Did I win or lose? Yes, I did. Alright, I won the race. Cool. Close one. I'm not doing a very good shit. He wants a rematch. Look at that. So guys, also what was I actually talking about? All right, live races. So yes, the streak. So what really annoys me is that when you win and you lost, your streak still remain unchanged. So that is what I really do not like. If ever I lose this one race, I want you to pay attention to the streak. Okay, if ever I lost the race, if I don't lost this race, I will jump into the next race and I will just simply lose that race, and you will see that my streak still remain unchanged. On another hand as well, talking about the tune, yes, the tune I did mention earlier. So okay, let's go right race first. I did some shitty things right there, and he's coming. No. Right, so every version, whenever it's being updated by the dev team, one thing that really pissed me off is that the tune of the car start changing. So that is one thing that really stressed me all the time. After a lot of tunes, I basically had to retune, detune, or whatever crap that I had to do to get my car back to the top. So if you guys are a tuner, you will realize that your airbo points actually drops. And don't get me wrong, guys, that is basically not your max tune. You basically got to still play around, because there is a new tune has been given to you, and you got to find out to make your car to the max of your upgrades. Right, so I hope you guys understand that differences. And other than that, I'm not sure how that tagging of, as you can see above, there's rivals and legendary. I'm not sure how you actually get that. Also on another hand, the RP corner right there that points, as you can see, plus 29%, it basically has been divided into a couple of things. If you have a rare car, you have a certain percentage. If you have your certain upgrades, you have a certain percentage. If I can drop it down here, no, let me just go back into the normal race, and I'm into the garage, and okay, in fact here I can actually see here. There you go, crew bonus 20%, rare car. If you're using any rare car, that's what you get. I believe rare car comes from the crate. And of course, freshness. If you guys are wondering what the heck is freshness is basically the one that you go into your customization, changing the painting, changing the color or whatsoever. So that is basically related on the what do you call it, freshness. All right, so every part of this, every inch of this basically give a huge impact towards the RP points. So that is how it counts. From what I heard as well, for those who just beginning to play the game, you might feel a little bit tougher to get those boss cards. If I were you guys, I will actually race for the boss whenever I can. This is because I do not know, maybe probably you might see another update coming in soon tomorrow, and who knows, might get tougher. So that's what I did my previous career in the game when I began. Before the update came in, I just rush it, complete as much as I can, and I got a car. So I hope I addressed to you accordingly and you guys understand where I'm coming from. Alright, So again guys, the Royal Clowns is doing some openings. We do have quite a bunch of member that is lacking. A lot of kicking happening and a lot of recruiting staying is happening as well. So I was basically away for a week, away from the chat, but I wasn't away from the game. I had some personal reason, hospitalization going on. So my apologies guys on that uh, very huge gap of my previous video and this video as well. So once again, my apology on that, and let's see guys, let's see how far can this game goes. And of course, again, the challenging mode is that's what the fun of this. Do not spend any single dime for now. Try your best and try to challenge yourself. That is what the game all about. All right, so guys, with that, I'm gonna wrap up this video right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate the most. If you're new guys, hit the subscribe button, like the video down below, leave your comments as usual, and I will definitely get back to you. What the fuck Estin is doing in here? Right, so guys, with that, I'm Chris and this is CSR2 on the 1.5.0 update, and I'm out guys. Peace.